about Nazione Indiana because it's a mainstream project. So I just separate these two experiences, and I want to talk about this experience of Nazione Indiana because for me it's more interesting and more original than, for example, a experimental poetry blog. This blog started during the second Berlusconi government. The literary debate was almost inexistent and confined to old literary reviews or to newspaper literary supplements. We wanted to change such a situation and to show that literature was still alive, that writers could talk about literature, of course, but also about society, religion, politics, and that we didn't need to wait for the editorial agenda to talk about books and authors. We also had in mind the restoration of a public debate by using the net, and we tried to build up a community of active readers and contributors. In our blog, we have 3 comments, and this is a thread of 1 articles. Sometimes we add 200 commentaries, and so there is a really, some rude debate, and
it doesn't work like it used to do.
Okay, but yeah, just see that. Okay, that's 65 comments on 1 article, and it's about community. It's the idea I talked yesterday about what for me it's a community. Is something that old literary magazine can do, but a collective blog can build this community with active readers. So now you see,
you're getting somewhere.
And some of these commentaries are very long and are little essays. So with a lot of links, and so the debate was very rich. But not now, because with Facebook, this big debate on blogs is now split on, and you can have the same intensity. We never accept advertisement on our blog, and in Italy it's almost impossible to obtain for this kind of free, autonomous and cultural project either a public funding or a private one. So we founded a cultural association which is the legal responsible for the blog, and we accept to tax ourselves once a year to sustain all the costs. 35 authors have been during the previous years members of Nazione Indiana. All of them are very well known in the literary Italian world. Some of them have an international popularity, like Roberto Saviano, that I think that you know is the author of Gomorrah, and he was a member of Nazione Indiana for some years before the big success of his book, because on Nazione Indiana one of the topics is criminal organization and the mafia, that is very powerful, like you know, in Italy, so we have different mafia also. And so a lot of journalists also, brave journalists, write articles about that on our blog, and Roberto Saviano was one of them. Today our blog counts 30 authors, and is still one of the 5 most popular literary blogs of the country. We are, the novelist Elena Janacek and me, the only 2 founding members still involved, and we have spent more than 10 years in this project. The group has few common rules concerning the posting and the graphic organization, but we are entirely free to decide contents, and we don't talk about what one won't publish, just we discover after. And furthermore, every member is in contact of several others' contributors. So we are very familiar with chaos and anarchy, and we have a members meeting once a year. Our strategy. Okay.
There.
Yeah, that's one of the plays, but that we met together, and Our strategy for dissemination always aim at the virtual community becoming a real group. We have always made an effort in order to exist behind the web, so as to push at least part of our readers' community to get out of their homes and come and meet us when one of our annual festivals takes place. At least once a year we manage to organize during one or several days reading, performance, video film, public discussion, small or important groups on such themes, topics as political, current affairs or literary interest. These meetings are held either in big cities like Milan or Turin or in small Tuscan or Apulian villages. And we were in Tuscan, in a little castle, a very old castle, and we can show some, yes, so you see this kind of, you know, the face of our authors is very important, also the, you know, the atmosphere, you know, it's just very different people, it's poets, writers performing, it's a poet, is a novelist, and he is a very good translator from German. He translated Arno Schmidt, so compliment. And this our master is the physicians, and Elena Janacek, the novelist, and so on. So we have a really big difference and big different role, and okay, that's one of our you know, presentation discussion. We are in the south of Italy, so change completely the situation and the environment, and in a little town of the Puglia, and so we can organize also meetings in little town. And so yeah, that's about avant-garde. Also, life is very important, and the solar cream was the really big problem at this moment. And it continues. So that's in Turin, in a very important literary place, and they never call us again after this performance. And we are in Milano with other very important blogs, Italian blogs. So we try to invite in every festival, our festival, to invite person of other blog or literary magazine or political journalist, and to discuss different things.